Forget everything you know about family haulers, because the 2026 Audi RS7 Avant just rewrote the rules of physics. I mean that literally. We're pitting this twin-turbocharged beast against mid-engine exotics to see if a luxury wagon can actually outrun a supercar. And by the end of this video, you're going to look at turbos a whole lot differently. Picture this. A vehicle that looks like it should be dropping kids off at school, but underneath that wide-body stance and that aero-integrated roofline, there's a predator waiting to be unleashed. That silhouette isn't an accident. Every crease, every vent, every millimeter of that roofline is fighting the air at speeds most cars never dream of touching. This isn't a wagon wearing a costume. This is an apex predator that just happens to have a trunk. Now let's talk about what's actually breathing fire under that hood. The 2026 RS7 Avant runs a hybrid-assisted twin-turbo V8, and the torque figures coming out of this thing rival machines that cost 3 times as much and seat 2 people instead of 5. Feel that for a second. While a mid-engine exotic is out there sacrificing your groceries, your golf clubs, and basically your entire life for the sake of a low center of gravity, this Audi is sitting there with over 500 liters of trunk space. And it's still slamming 0 to 60 in a time that puts Italian legends on notice. Utility and violence living in the same body. That's the paradox nobody saw coming, but specs on paper are one thing. Real speed lives on the track, so that's exactly where we took it. Once you push this car through high-speed apexes, the active anti-roll suspension starts doing something almost unnatural. It flattens the chassis through corners that should be punishing a car this size. And here's the part that genuinely shocked me. The rear-biased quattro system doesn't just grip the road, it rotates this long wheelbase chassis like it's a lightweight exotic hunting for an apex. You feel the rear end come alive underneath you, dancing right at the edge of control, right where the real magic happens. We pulled real telemetric data and lined it up against a benchmark Italian supercar, and through certain sections, this Avant was gaining ground, not just keeping pace, gaining. A car built to haul your family is out here embarrassing machines built for nothing but ego. Let that sink in for a second, because your mind is about to be changed about what a performance wagon can actually do. Step inside, and the story shifts completely. The 2026 augmented reality head-up display doesn't just throw numbers at your windshield, it layers information directly onto the road ahead. So your eyes never have to leave the environment you're actually driving through. It feels like something pulled straight out of a fighter jet cockpit. And then there's the split personality of this thing. Hit family mode and the cabin turns soft, calm, quiet, comfortable enough to lull your kids to sleep on a road trip. Then switch to RS performance mode and the entire cockpit transforms. The lighting sharpens. The gauges reconfigure. Suddenly you're not driving a family car anymore, you're piloting a weapon. And the sound. The acoustic isolation technology in this cabin is borderline surgical. It silences the outside world almost completely. Wind, road noise, everything gone. Until you get on the throttle. Then those sport exhaust valves crack open and this deep, aggressive growl fills the cabin like the car just woke up and remembered what it actually is. That contrast, silence to violence in a single throttle input, is one of the most addictive sensations in the automotive world right now. So how does a wagon this heavy pull off numbers like this? Engineering, real obsessive engineering. Underneath that chassis are carbon composite components, strategically placed to cut weight everywhere the car can afford to lose it, defying the physical footprint this thing should have. Then there's the aerodynamic side. An active rear diffuser and front air curtains work together to keep this wagon planted, physically glued to the road, even as speeds climb toward 200 miles an hour. That is not a typo. That is a station wagon doing 200 miles an hour and staying composed while it does it. We sat down with the lead engineers behind this car, and one thing kept coming up: heat management. The 2026 cooling system was specifically built to survive back-to-back launches without any power degradation. That means no fade, no mercy, no excuses. Launch after launch after launch, this car keeps delivering the exact same brutal number every single time. That kind of consistency is usually reserved for cars that can't fit a golf bag, let alone a family of 5. So here's where we land. After the track time, the telemetry, the engineering breakdown, and everything this car proved on pavement, the traditional supercar is officially under siege by a vehicle designed to carry groceries. This is the moment where ultra-luxury utility collides head-on with raw, unfiltered power, and one car starts replacing what used to take a multi-car garage to accomplish. Collectors are already noticing. The cultural shift toward high-utility, ultra-luxury performance isn't coming, it's already happening. And resale values are starting to reflect exactly that. So we sent it one more time, one final speed run, wide open, everything this car has all in one moment. And watching those numbers climb, watching this wagon hunt down machines that cost double, maybe triple what it does, it becomes impossible to deny. The 2026 Audi RS7 Avant isn't just competing with the supercar era, it's ending it. And if that doesn't change the way you look at station wagons forever, I don't know what